Hey everyone, and welcome to Test Kitchen Live. We are so happy to have all of you here with us. Today we are live from the Pampered Chef Test Kitchen. What a fun way to start the new year than to do a cooking class with all of you. So excited. While you guys are joining, why don't you put in the chat where are you watching from? And what are some of your cooking goals for 2023? Maybe you want to cook more, cook a little healthier, cook with your kids, whatever that is, put that in the chat. My name is Sandy. I lead the culinary team here at Pampered Chef. I'm also a registered dietitian. So I love talking about quick comfort foods, which is what we're going to talk about today, tips and tricks on how to make them a little bit better for you, and ingredients to add to your meals to make them a little bit more nourishing, more delicious, and more fun. So thanks again for joining. We have a few special guests today that are going to help me out. And we also have Abby, who's working the chat. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, everyone. We already have so many people telling us they want to cook healthier in the new year, cook gluten-free, cook plant-based, Sandy.
Ooh.
So yeah, a lot of people looking to do healthier and just meet some goals in the new year. And I'll be watching the chat the whole session. So keep participating and there might be some surprises along the way.
Yes, we love the surprises. So we know that the holidays are over. Hope you guys all had great holidays, but it's back to the grind, right? And I know a lot of people need a little bit of mealtime inspiration to get back on track. So we're going to be showing you 3 different ideas. The first one is a great one-pot meal, and it's the Greek turkey meatballs with orzo. So give us a shout out in the chat if you've made this recipe before. This is a fave of mine because it's in our brilliant 5-quart saute pan, which I'll talk to you a little bit about. But we're just going to get started. Super easy. Who out there loves one-pot meals? I'm sure a lot of people are like, yes, because super easy cleanup, easy to put together, and they're just awesome. So I'm going to start with my meatballs. I have some ground turkey, egg, and breadcrumbs here in my mixing bowl. Super simple. And I'm just going to use my mix and chop spatula to mix this all up. Now, when making meatballs, it's really a good idea to use your hands because you don't want to overwork the meat. But since I'm live and I'm wearing a nice sweater, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my mix and chop spatula because it's a nice other alternative. So you'll see we've got ground turkey in here, and ground turkey has less saturated fat than beef, which can tend to make it a little bit drier. So you want to make sure that you season your ground turkey appropriately, or maybe a little bit more than you would season your ground beef. So I got my Greek rub. Love the Greek rub. This has oregano, garlic, mint, super delicious flavors for meatballs, you know, just to season your protein, maybe on some fish. I was going to measure it, but I'm going to eyeball it. You need about 2 tablespoons. Nice and it just looks pretty and smells really good. How many of you out there love our Greek rub? It's been in our line for quite a while. Super flavorful. Oh, this is smelling good. Now, like I said, this is ground turkey. Maybe you've never cooked with ground turkey before. You could always make these with half ground beef and half ground turkey to get a little bit less of that saturated fat and then keep the flavor and juiciness of the ground beef. Okay, so this is looking good. I'm going to skip to a whole step right now because we have a lot to show you. So what you're going to do is brown these in the pan for about 6 to 8 minutes, turning them occasionally. And magic of Test Kitchen Live. And these are done already. These look so delicious. We're going to keep going on to our recipe and make our orzo. So we have got some chopped up onion. Just going to let my oil heat a little bit. I'll start sharing my love for the saute pan, shouldn't I?
Oh, the brilliance.
There's
absolutely.
So much to say about the brilliance. While we wait for it to heat up just a little bit. A few things that I love, of course, the beautiful high walls. This has a nice 5-quart capacity, really great for those one-pot meals. The amazing nonstick inside and out, so really easy to clean. Dishwasher safe, safe on all cooktops, including induction. And this little guy, this is the silicone helper handle. Love this so much because when you're making those big one-pot meals, it makes it super easy to transfer from your oven to your table or stovetop, whatever that is. So this guy is super helpful. All right. People excited?
Yeah, people are so excited to be here.
All right. Any like cooking goals for the new year? So I'm trying to think what my cooking goal, my cooking goals are maybe to like be a little bit more adventurous.
Oh yeah.
Like I
Sure,
stick,
try something new.
yeah, I stick to my tried and trues a lot.
Yeah.
But maybe more adventurous. You got any, Abby?
I am trying to cook healthier a little bit. At
Healthier,
least Monday
okay.
through Friday, right?
Okay.
You gotta have a little
Yeah.
indulgence on the weekend.
And what does that mean to you? It means something different for everybody. Like,
Ice cream on the
oh,
weekend.
okay. No ice cream for dinner.
I
Okay.
need to have ice cream. Oh, what does the cooking healthier mean to me? Like, I don't need the creams and the oils and that kind of stuff,
Got
right?
it.
It's like
Okay.
a lean protein and a vegetable. That's perfect.
Well, stay tuned. We got some things to show you with lean protein, even some fish coming up too. Okay, so I've got, this is about 1 onion. I'm just gonna get that sauteing in our pan. Toasty, toasty. All right, let's talk a little bit. This is gonna go for a couple minutes and then I'm gonna toast my orzo. Let's talk a little bit more about our 5-quart Brilliance saute pan and why ours is super awesome. Is I'm sure you've seen a lot of those ceramic pots and pans out there in the market that are super pretty. They got really popular over the last couple years. A lot of them come in really light colors. So what happens, those are really prone to staining. And also what happens is the more you use them, actually like right off the bat, the ceramic starts coming off and that means it loses its nonstick ability. That's where our beautiful Brilliance cookware comes into play. These were built to last. They have a 10-year warranty. I've been using mine almost every single day and it does not lose that beautiful nonstick coating. So these are the types of pots and pans you're going to use every single day. So you want them to last and you can be sure that these Brilliance, you know, they got the looks, they got the function, and they're going to last. Classic. All right. The onion's looking pretty good. Just want to sweat this out, which really means you're just cooking out some of the liquid in the onion so they become, you know, more potent in flavor. Love that sound too. All right, that's looking pretty good. So how many of you are orzo fans out there? I grew up eating orzo all the time in my family. It's looks like rice. It's actually a pasta. And my mom always toasted it when I was a kid. So now that I'm a mom, guess what? I'm always toasting my orzo. And it's such an easy way to just step it up. You get a little bit of browning on it. You don't need to do it with the onions. You could just do it with some, a little bit of butter or some oil. And it brings out this really nutty, delicious flavor. And it only takes a couple minutes. It's really just like brown, like you're browning and caramelizing anything else, where it gives that delicious nutty flavor, adds another depth of flavor to this meal that I love. All right. That is looking pretty good. I talked about my love of the Brilliance and I'm gonna toast this just a little bit longer. What
It
about,
smells so good.
yeah, it's smelling good already. I love that like roasty toasty. I love anybody who's got the Brilliance in the chat. Why don't you throw out there, what are your favorite recipes or favorite everyday uses?
Yeah, it's such a good time to get the Brilliance too. Everyone would love Brilliance in their kitchen, right? But it's perfect right now because it's our host offer this month. Brilliance is included. It's 60% off cookware. So you can get Brilliance for 60% off when you cook this month, or when you host this month, and then you can cook. And that includes the set too. So you can get a set for 60% off. And if you're interested in hosting, reach out to your consultant for details.
I love that. Thanks, Abby. All right, this is getting a little toasty. I might let it go a little bit longer, but just because we have so much to do, our special guest stars and everything, I'm going to skip. So all you're going to do next is add your water. And then lemon juice. Love our juicer. It's out so much lemon juice. It's amazing. I use it. You didn't catch that, but it splashed me in the face just a little. It's good for you. It's got like vitamin C, right?
New skincare regimen.
I actually do wear it. Vitamin C is
Some
really good for your
self-care for the
skin.
new year.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Abby. All right, we're gonna add this. This is gonna come to a boil and simmer for about 10 minutes. So then all your orzo is gonna be cooked. Stir. Our wonderful helpers have it already done for us. So after about 10 minutes, this is what you're gonna get. Look at this. Look how creamy and dreamy. Amazing this looks. So all we're gonna do at this point is, let's see, we got some spinach and cream. Okay, so this is where the magic happens in my book. We're adding a couple of cups of spinach here at the end. You don't have to even do anything. It's just gonna wilt from the heat that's already in there. I love adding green vegetables like spinach. I was telling my coworkers here, I add frozen peas to the end of like every single recipe, whether I'm making pasta, a simple casserole, just adding some frozen peas. They take 5 minutes to cook and you're getting some of those nutrients. Spinach is giving you fiber, potassium. It's got this awesome antioxidant called lutein that's really great for your eyes and for your heart health. I love geeking out on all my nutrients.
No one should be letting their spinach wilt in their veggie drawer this year.
No.
Right? That's the New Year's resolution.
I like that. That's a good New Year's resolution. Throw it in smoothies. So easy. Okay, this is looking pretty good. And then we're going to add, I have about a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. So in this step, you could leave this out. You could substitute this with half and half, or if you're dairy-free, you could use a dairy-free or vegan alternative. It just adds a little bit of creaminess and richness to the dish. 1/4 cup, not a lot, because this serves, I think this recipe serves about 6. Stir that in. Let's add our meatballs back. Delish. I think this is looking so good. Like I said, you could probably add in some peas or some broccoli if you wanted to. Looking great. And then you can have fun with your toppings. I don't know many kids who like black olives.
I did when I was a kid.
Really?
I was putting them on all the fingers.
I did too. I put them on my fingers. But my kid does not like black olives or green olives, but I would probably top mine with olives. We also, have some feta. So I told Abby feta is better all the time. You got to add your feta to the top. And that's really it, you guys. You just warm it up for a couple more minutes.
Maybe some crushed black pepper.
Crushed black pepper, crushed red pepper. I don't know. Put in the chat. What else would you serve this with? Serve it just as is. Maybe another splash of lemon juice or lemon zest if you really love that lemon.
Just makes it taste so fresh.
And that's it. Yeah. So easy. One pot meal, easy to clean, easy to put together. Okay. All right. For my next recipe, I have a guest. And she is an awesome consultant joining me today. She's an advanced director. Please join Julie.
Hi, Sandy. Hey, everybody. I am so incredibly grateful to be here today.
This is going to be so fun. So Julie is a busy working mom of 4 kids. When we were eating dinner a couple minutes ago, she was telling us about like her schedule, her nightly schedule. So she's going to have some good cooking tips and good kind of budgeting tips when it comes to mealtime, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know.
I kind of love it. So this next recipe is going to be our Baja Cod tostadas in the air fryer. This recipe is really fresh, flavorful, kind of like a new take on tacos. If you're always making the same tacos, you should try this recipe. You tried it, right?
Yes, absolutely. We love it.
The family liked it. Okay.
Absolutely.
And in the air fryer, right?
Yes.
Like what a great time to be talking about the air fryer.
Yes, the air fryer is actually on sale this month. So how great for our families to have those healthy plans for 2023 to purchase the deluxe air fryer from Pampered Chef. I'm a little embarrassed to say that we probably use the reheat setting more than any other setting because we love to reheat our leftovers. Being busy like I am, I cannot cook every night. So we have no problem heating up potatoes. Pizza tastes brand new, time-saving, budget-friendly, really helps us to get every ounce of food out of our air fryer.
She's not kidding about the reheat. I spilled my secrets a little while ago when I said I used the reheat function this morning because my son had a piece of pizza and an apple for breakfast and just pop it in the reheat, right? Like,
Hey, that's balance.
it's balanced. You can have pizza for dinner. Why can't you have it for breakfast?
Absolutely.
Put it in the chat. Are you judging me for my pizza for breakfast?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
He's a hungry kid.
absolutely. My boys had mini corn dogs this morning.
In the air fryer?
No.
Oh.
try them in the air fryer next time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
People
Before we
support
get
you,
started-
Sandy, but some of the consultants are pretty surprised.
I can see that they would be surprised. My son is also an athlete like your kids. So he's just a busy growing boy. And I'll be like, what do you want for breakfast? Eggs? No. Cereal? No. What? No. I'm like, pizza and an apple. He's like, sure. So, when you're trying to get them out the door, you do what you need to do. So I'm just patting these pieces of cod with a little bit of paper towel. This is a good way to start when you're cooking fish like salmon or cod. You don't want that moisture to like steam the fish in the air fryer because you want it to get flaky and delicious. So you want to pat it dry, and it's also going to help for the seasoning to adhere. So I got chili lime. I know, Julie, you're a fan too, right? Of chili
I am a
lime?
fan of the chili lime.
What do you do?
Did you know that we actually air fried corn on the cob? Yes, right? Crazy. We soaked it in a little bit of buttermilk and some Ziploc bags, put it in some breading, and finished with that chili lime seasoning, air fried it. Oh my gosh, it was mouth-watering.
Sounds so good. Love our chili lime and love it on cod. We're talking, by the way, I did spray my trays because cod or fish can be really sticky. So you want to make sure to go ahead and just spray the trays with a little bit of oil. If you guys haven't tried cod in the air fryer, it's a great way to make it. Really hands off. We were talking about cod earlier, how like it's a good starter fish. It's really mild.
It is. It's not too colorful, right? I
Right.
think I said it's just that basic.
You
color
said it wasn't
fish.
attractive.
It's an attractive fish. Not a strong tasting fish. I feel like it's a family friendly fish.
Yes.
How about that?
I also shared this cod is one of the best sources of protein per calorie. So which means it's got low calories and a lot of protein. 4 ounces. I know a lot of people in January, they're trying to up their protein, right? And cod is a really easy way to do that. All right. So this is going to go on the roast setting
Gosh, I just love that air fryer.
for 9 minutes. Yeah. No preheating. It's just going to go on roast. Yeah. Tell me, I want to know the other things you love to make in there for your family.
Oh gosh, of course. My family has had so much fun with our air fryer in our kitchen. My kids have made Mexican egg rolls, panzerottis, coconut shrimp. They've breaded their own chicken tenders, but I have to tell you, my kids have dehydrated strawberries and bananas, but it gets better. How many of your kids love beef jerky, right? But
Oh,
I
yes.
refuse to pay $14.99 per bag for my kids just to devour it in 4.5 minutes. So we actually have used the Pampered Chef recipe and dehydrated our own beef to make beef jerky. Oh my goodness, so flavorful, less sodium, no preservatives. It's fresh, it's amazing. My kids love it. We've done so much with our air fryer. Love the spinning basket. My kids use the air fryer on a daily basis. In fact, they will not put their chicken nuggets in the microwave anymore. I guess I got to work on the corn dogs, but we'll work on
I
that one.
also want to know what
In
are
the morning.
panzerottis?
Panzerottis, they're like, okay, so calzones,
Yeah.
panzerottis, kind of like the same thing. All right, I guess a panzerotti is supposed to be fried. So when I put it in the air fryer, I call it a panzerotti, but you can stuff it with your favorite spinach,
Ooh.
sausage, veggies, and it's pretty much like a pizza pocket.
Got it.
Really yummy. Okay, one last thing, guys, I have to tell you. Potatoes in the air fryer. How many of you guys are in love with the Parmesan garlic oil?
So good.
Cut up some potatoes, put them in a Ziploc bag, squish it up, air fry it, probably just for about 15 to 20 minutes. Baked potatoes, same thing. Use our baster, use that garlic Parmesan oil, put a few slips in it, 25 minutes, so good. My kids even devoured the skin on those potatoes.
What?
Yes, we love our air fryer. Gets my kids in the kitchen, so much healthier.
I love that. And potatoes. Let's talk about potatoes. Budget
Potatoes.
friendly. They're
Yes.
full of nutrition like potassium, fiber. If they're eating those skin, they get the bad rap. I love potatoes.
They still
Budget friendly.
fill up those kids.
I love it.
Better
All
than
right.
pizza.
Come on.
I can't let it go.
All right. So, we got to share the truth here in Test Kitchen Live. While my fish is going, we're going to go ahead and make salsa. There's a nice pineapple salsa that we'll top the tostadas with. So what do you got in there? Bell pepper, some
Take a
jalapeno.
peek. Look at that.
and some lime
Yum,
juice.
right?
That's it. Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to use our manual food processor. This is one of my absolute favorite items because it's not electric. So you can cook great food even when you're on the go. For instance, when you're camping. We're gonna give it just a few little pumps here. What's great about this is you can do as many as you'd like. If you want larger chunks, you might want to stop. We're gonna take it a little bit smaller. Let's see here. Give you guys just a little bit of a peek there. Okay, we're gonna do it once or twice more. Okay, now we are going to add some pineapples. Let's just get a few of them in there. And our cilantro.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
It smells good too.
I love making a mango salsa in here. Just a fresh, we have like a fresh salsa with 4 ingredients that you can make. Talk about saving money, saving
100%, especially if you have a garden.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times we've made pico de gallo. We've thrown some mango, some habanero. We've even made chicken salad in the manual food processor and balsamic chicken salad and green olive hummus. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's give it just a few more. Okay, what is great about our manual food processor is, check this out. We have a lid.
I love that.
So we can go in your fridge just like this. So when I make that chicken salad or the hummus or something like this, I can put it in my fridge and it's ready for my kids when they get home from school.
Yeah. Or like you said, the kids could serve this on the side if it's got too much of a kick.
Yes.
All right. I love it. Abby, what's going on in the chat?
Well, everyone is excited about the salsa. It has to be so good, right? Like people are putting mango in it. Like Julie said, habanero, all different kinds of things that you can spice up your salsa with.
Love it. All right, Julie, I'm going to put you on the spot really quickly. We love all your tips and tricks. And thank you for joining us. We want to know a little bit about how you started your Pampered Chef business, why you stayed, and why you love it.
Absolutely. I do love it. That's for sure. So I've been a Pampered Chef consultant for about 3 years. And to be honest with you guys, the business sort of just fell into my lap. A friend of mine had asked me 2 times and I told her no. I was a busy mom, a hairstylist, real estate agent, photographer. I could not fathom doing anything else. So I told her no twice. Guys, this is why we asked that 3rd time, because I decided to help her up. I purchased a kit and I sat on it for a little while. My husband and I unfortunately had a house fire in 2017. So we were getting ready now in 2020 to want to build a house. So we did. We put down a down payment. I got into the car. I looked at my husband and he said to me, "Great. Now how are we going to afford that house?" And I just told him, being the person that I am, we will figure it out. And then I remembered I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. I mean, you guys, I'm not kidding you. It hit me just like that. I started the business. Pampered Chef allows me to be creative every single day. I love my parties, whether they're virtual parties, catalog parties, in-person parties. I love educating people on how to be more efficient and creative in the kitchen. Pampered Chef products are so amazing that they really do sell themselves. However, I like to take it to the next level. You know, we are here to make things easier for you in the kitchen, to help you with practical meals when you're a busy family. And I get to do that. I get paid to do that. I mean, I have contributed to the bills in my family. I have fun with my business. My team is amazing. I have so many friends. The trips, Sandy, I could talk about this for hours. I'm not kidding you. We're going to run out of time.
This opportunity, this is pretty fun.
This, right? This business is constantly about learning and growing. And look what I'm doing right now. I just couldn't be happier. I love that Pampered Chef is there for us to help people in their kitchen.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that, Julie.
Of course.
So many reasons, fun reasons to get involved in the Pampered Chef family, right, Abby?
Yes, it's so fun to hear Julie's story and so many different consultant stories all over the US and Canada. So before we go any further, I want to talk a little bit more about the air fryer. So the air fryer that we've been talking about is on sale this month for our New Year's sale, in addition to our rapid prep mandolin that we're going to be talking about a little later. And I want to tell you guys 3 ways that you can get these 2 products this month. So first, they're on sale. So you can get the deluxe air fryer for $230 in the US and $248 in Canada this month only. And the rapid prep mandolin, $59 in the US and $79 in Canada. Number 2 way is if you host. So our hosts always get free and discounted products, and the sale stacks with that. So if you host, you can get it for even cheaper. And the 3rd way is if you become a consultant. So if you're interested in doing what Julie does, becoming a consultant, joining a community, having some great fun with all these different products, meeting new people, showing off the products, earning trips, making a little bit of incremental income, you can join this month for up to 50% off your consultant kit. And these two products are included in our options for our consultant kit. So ask your consultant for details if you want to learn more.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, Julie's going to start building our tostadas. We have some smashed avocado that start on the tostadas that we used. We cut up our avocado tool, which this is one of the guest specials, right?
Yes, it is. How exciting.
This is so great because it's got a serrated end to cut through the avocado. You use this little pit grabber to get the pit, and then the non-serrated side helps you release the avocado. I love this. I eat avocados on the daily.
Absolutely.
And I store them with the pit inside and some water. That's my little hack.
How many of you guys have lost that one-on-one battle with an avocado? I mean,
So
come on,
sad.
right? Your guests are coming over.
So
You're
sad.
trying to get some appetizers made. Your hands are a mess. That avocado tool right
Great
there,
tool.
definitely needed in every kitchen.
All right, so you're just flaking up some
I'm
of that.
flaking up some
Ooh, look at
fish.
how
Look at
tender that
that. It is perfect. You
Okay.
know, it's the perfect consistency, not
Love it.
greasy.
Get this out of your way.
Okay, now we're just gonna put a little bit of slaw on top. So yummy. And then we're gonna finish with this amazing pineapple salsa that we made here, you guys. Oh my goodness, so yummy. And if your kids aren't gonna eat that, just go ahead and put it on the side if you need to, but oh, so yummy.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Julie. What a great job you did.
Thank
This was
you.
So fun. We got our blue matching glue.
We do. Very
You nailed
cute.
it. That was really fun.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
so
guys so much.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Tostadas look amazing. Okay, that was another easy recipe, right? But we have got the easiest kind of all three segments right now. And my last special guest is Megan Hemme. She's a senior product manager here at Pampered Chef. Helps us work on all the products here. What do you
Sandy.
have?
Oh my gosh, I have one of our new products. This is our tortilla soup mix.
Yum.
So we have two new soup mixes, our minestrone soup and our tortilla soup.
Yeah, just one.
Here. Are they down here? Everything got moved
There they
around.
are.
Where I am. So we have two new soup mixes. So we got the minestrone, it's awesome, and our tortilla soup. So these are meant to be super fast, so easy. All you need is the mix, add some broth, some water, simmer for 20 to 30 minutes, and you're ready to go.
I love soup for January.
Oh,
Like it's warming, it's comforting, it fills you up. It's a good way to like get some extra veggies.
Talk
in.
about one pot meals.
It's the ultimate one pot
Ultimate
meal.
one pot meal.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it too.
And also soups can be, you're either like really good at making soups
Yeah.
or you're not so
I
good.
am not so good. Some people are really good at seasoning. I'm an under seasoner.
You're an under seasoner.
But
Okay.
this, it has you covered. It is fully seasoned and so delicious.
It is delicious. Tell us what's in the flavors of the tortilla soup.
Yeah, so our tortilla soup has like a tomato base. You get the flavors of cumin, garlic, onion. It has dehydrated veggies and beans so they rehydrate as they simmer. And then kind of on the back end, you get a lime. So it tastes like you
Like you squeeze some
Oh,
lime
yeah,
in there. And
totally.
like a little kick of spice.
like a little kick, not spicy, but just on the back end, a little bit of heat.
Oh my gosh, so good, Megan.
Love it.
Thank you to you and your team for coming out with these. These just launched January 1st. So ask your Pampered Chef consultant more about these soup mixes. They're really yummy. Again, the other one's minestrone. And I see you have this in our Rock Dutch oven.
Oh, yes.
Which has been in our line for quite a while. We love them. Tell them why we love them so much.
Why don't we? love
I know,
Rock Rock?
seriously, so
Uh,
versatile.
Rock is so versatile. So because it's made of a ceramic material, it goes on all the sources, right? So you can cook it with it in the microwave, oven, on the stovetop. It can even go on the grill.
In the
And it's dishwasher safe, so super easy to use. And it also goes into our new digital slow cooker stand, which makes it even more versatile. And we love that.
Turns it into a slow cooker.
Totally.
How cool. So you make your soup right there in the Rock. It only takes about 30 minutes. Keep
So
it in the
fast.
warming stand for a couple hours. Maybe your kids are coming in and out of practice.
Maybe.
Maybe you're having a soup party.
Yeah.
I love the Rock slow cooker stand over the holidays when you need to save some space on your stovetop. I keep my mashed potatoes in there.
Oh, yeah.
And they're so delicious.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a reinvented product, the Rock digital stand. Why don't you tell them a little bit about how we upgraded
Yeah,
and elevated. this
That's
product.
right. So first of all, it's digital, which is great. So it's
Got
got the digital screen. It looks a lot like our other appliances. It has a timer, so you can set it to low and high settings, and then it flips over to keep warm automatically. You can also do the
Nice.
keep warm setting, so it's super easy to use. We've made the insulation a little bit better, and we've added a silicone and plastic ring to reduce how hot it gets. So it really reduces your risk of getting burnt.
Love that.
Yeah, so we love this juice stand. It also has cord storage, so it's super easy to store.
We need to
hate
pause
having-
for the cord storage.
I don't get
We
me
love
started
storage.
on
Yeah.
cord storage.
It's a great ad.
Love it.
Good job.
Yeah, and then also it fits the Dutch oven and our everyday pan.
Yes, so our everyday pan's about half the size of the
About
Dutch
half,
oven,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
It's so great. I love the everyday pan for like hot dips, maybe
Love
with
dip.
Super Bowl or football parties
Yeah.
and all that. Yay, so yum. All right, we're gonna start arranging some of
Before
our
you do,
toppings.
the Dutch oven is part of our Rock Rock Slow Cooker set, which is available to new consultants who join in January. You can earn it in your first 30 days. You can earn that set. And I think it probably is time to do some surprises for some people who have been participating in the chat. So Jennifer Trussell, Dees Rivera, Carol Pittman, Kayana Turner, and Jean Costner. We're going to be sending you guys one of each of these soups. So please put your name in the Q&A with your email address so we can reach out to you. Again, that's Jennifer Trussell, Dees Rivera, Carol Pittman, Kayana Turner, and Jean Costner.
Each? One of each?
Yeah, one of each.
That's
Soup season.
Season. I love that. So we have some toppings over there on our Lazy Susan, because I think one of the like most fun ways is to customize the soup
Oh yeah.
with different add-ins and toppings. We also didn't tell them that the soup mixes are both vegan.
Yeah, so you can
Which is
really
cool.
make it what you want.
Right. If you want to add veggie broth, then you can keep it vegan. We like adding a little bit of chicken broth for a little bit more oomph. I got to show you our other sale products. Talk about a good product to have in January when you're trying to add more fruits and veggies. This is our rapid prep mandolin. Put in the chat if you love it. This is really one of our most loved products. I have some radishes in here, which I don't know. Sometimes I get funny looks when I top my tortilla soup with radishes, but it's really good, like really thin sliced radishes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a radish girl myself,
You're
but
not?
I'm more of a sour
I
cream
might-
girl.
Okay. I don't know. I knew that about you, but I might turn you into a radish girl. Woo, it's flying. Nice. Look at that. In like 2 seconds, I just sliced up all these. So it's got 8 different thicknesses, which is really great. This is on the thinnest setting, and it could slice, it could julienne, and it cuts. I have to show them. I have to. And it cuts French fries perfectly. It has its own French fry setting. You coat these with just a little bit of oil and seasoning into the air fryer. They go for amazing homemade French fries. So I'm gonna add this to our little toppings. You'll add just a couple radishes, won't you?
I'll try it. I'll try it for you, Sandy.
All the radishes because they're like spicy. I don't know. You guys out there, are you team radish?
They're
or-
pretty.
All right, do we have all our
For
toppings?
those who aren't Team Radish, I think the most important part of a soup bar
Yes.
is cheese.
Oh,
How can you have
okay.
a soup bar without cheese? Okay, so before I pour this cheese into the bowl, I want to say that these reusable silicone bags are part of our host bonus this month. So when you host a party and you submit by the 15th, you can get one of these, which is great.
I love
Store
that.
those
Store-
leftovers before you put them in the air fryer.
store over the leftovers, less plastic. Good for the environment. Thanks, Abby.
Yeah.
That's so great. All right, are we souping it up here?
Yeah, let's soup it up. Let's do this.
All right. You guys, we did a lot today. This was so fun. I'm so appreciative to my special guests who helped me out. Put in the chat. What was the favorite thing you saw today? What did you learn that maybe you're going to apply to your cooking goals for 2023? Go ahead, put that in the chat. The next Test Kitchen Live is going to be February 9th at 7 p.m. It's all going to be about game day, comfort
Ooh.
foods. The big game is coming up.
Love that. I'm so excited.
The best part about football is the food.
Oh, for me, yes.
In my opinion, that's the only reason
Me
I
too. The
watch.
dips.
Okay. So please, February 9th, 7 p.m. Ask your Pampered Chef consultant on how you can be a part of that. And, oh, thank you. This looks so good. There's going to be a survey that pops up after this. Make sure to take the survey, give us your feedback, because we want to make this really fun and great for all of you. So thanks everybody so much for watching. Thanks to Megan, Julie, and Abby, and happy cooking.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Annie. Cheers.
Ooh, smell it.